Sit back and relax. That's right. You're listening to The Bob and Katie Show.
Welcome, everybody, to The Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. So what's up?
I don't even know what to say right now.
Yeah? We got some good news and some bad news.
Oh.
The good news is well, I don't know if it's good news. We're corporate now, and we got sponsors and stuff. The bad news is we have nothing to talk about. Our first show with a couple of sponsors, and we got nothing. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Come on. You got nothing?
No, I got nothing.
I got a couple of news stories.
All right.
All right
Then.
There was some pretty good stuff over the past week.
I had something on my finger the other day. I didn't know if it was poop or chocolate.
Oh my God.
Not my poop.
No, what were
Not my own poop.
I mean, what were you doing that you either had poop or chocolate on your fingers?
I had eaten a chocolate chip cookie right before I went and changed the babies. And I had heated the chocolate chip cookie up in the microwave so it would be warm and soft. And I went and changed the babies, and one or both of them had pooped. I can't remember. I changed a lot of poopy diapers. But it was like immediately after I looked down, like there's something on my hand, and I'm like, I have no idea if that's chocolate or if it's poop. So I immediately washed my hands.
You didn't smell it first?
No.
You're not at least, I mean, like, that's a mystery that's going to go unsolved for the rest of your life.
It sure is, because, yeah, I always wash my hands after.
Just, like, put a little tip on your tongue.
No. I always wash my hands after changing poopy diapers anyway. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm just to be safe. Just
a little bit on the safe side.
Sorry, continue with your news article.
This is not news, but, I keep this day in history on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I just pulled it up. I haven't read about it, so we're not going to talk about it, but it's pretty cool. This day in history, the first prisoners land in Alcatraz.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
An
interesting little fact.
There was a movie.
What year? Do you know what year?
1934. Federal prisoners land in Alcatraz. They were classified as the most dangerous criminals alive.
Interesting little nugget.
There is a movie called... what is the movie called? It's got Kevin Bacon in it. Murder in the First. And it's a movie about Alcatraz. It's so good.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really? Maybe it's on that. We're watching that together.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
I know that I make you watch a lot of weird movies from back in the day, but Murder in the First is phenomenal.
So it's pretty old. It's a pretty old movie?
It's from the 90s, I think.
Okay.
It's a drama. It's about
because I used to work at a movie store, so if it was like...
Yeah.
From like the 2000s, I would definitely know about it.
Well, it's about a prisoner. I'm not going to give away a bunch. I'm really going to make you watch it because it's a good movie.
Okay.
A guy who had a little sister. It was a long time ago, obviously. This prison started in 1934. He couldn't feed his sister, and he stole $5 from a convenience store to buy her food.
Who Kevin Bacon did?
Right.
Oh,
well, it
so
also turned out that store in the town was also the post office. So it was a federal crime. And he ended up in Alcatraz and just, I don't want to go into any more than that, but
that makes me very sad.
It was tragic.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I cry so easily. I cry at the drop of a hat, and that makes me really sad. We need to move on.
Looking at the Bill Cosby stuff, something funny kind of came out.
Oh, gosh.
Bill Cosby in 1969 won the Man of the Year award. And he made a joke that said, he basically wanted to change the name of it from the Man of the Year to, the Nice Guy As Far As We Know award.
It's quite ironic now.
So you think he was like, I'm really not the Man of the Year.
But
but
he had skeletons in his closet way back when.
Right.
I was like, I don't know if I really deserve this award.
Another good one was there was a man that claimed he was Tarzan and started swinging from trees in a zoo. People had to call the cops. They got all the, not customers. What are they called? The people that go to the zoo? Are they customers?
Patrons?
Patrons, whatever. Yeah, they made him get away because the dude was going crazy.
I don't think I'd wait for the cops to tell me to get away from a man in a zoo claiming to be Tarzan. I'd be like, we gotta go.
He jumped into the cage.
We gotta go.
With the monkeys.
This dude's on something. Maybe some of them bath salts. Or what, was that what it's called?
Yeah,
bath salts to make people eat other people's face.
Do you know how strong a monkey is? A monkey will rip your arm off and throw it into the bushes. I mean, like he will rip your arm off and peel it like a banana.
Did he climb in the monkey cage?
Yeah, he was in the monkey cage.
That's brave.
But luckily, none of the monkeys paid attention to him. Nothing happened. So the cops got there,
That's so funny.
Took him down, and it turned out he was on methamphetamines. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Imagine that. What else we got here? It's all old news. There was a dad who, his daughter was at school and she was getting picked on or bullied or something. And this dude went nuts and started chasing all the students with his truck.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't
Come
try
on,
to run
Dad. you can't do that.
So-
I don't think that's gonna help matters.
Somebody got it on video. He drove up on the sidewalk. He was revving his engine. Like, kids were
His
jumping out of the
poor
way.
daughter.
Oh, and it's so embarrassing.
She's gonna have to move. She's just gonna have to move schools. The poor thing. She was already getting picked on. Now it's gonna be so much worse.
Like, I
understand why the dad was upset. I couldn't imagine. I mean, because our kids are still really little. I am sure I would be furious if our kids were old enough and they were getting picked on at school. But that's not going to make them stop.
I'm really scared that I'm going to do something stupid one day over Reagan, my daughter.
I was just telling you about the thing I saw on Facebook. I mean, who knows if it's like true? I don't know. It said something about this boy texted his daughter and was like, "Hey, send me a picture of yourself in your bra." And so the dad like texted a picture back of him wearing a bra, and he looked like he had crazy eyes for sure. It was like, I'm mad. I'm a pissed off dad. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's something Bob would do. Let some little boy be texting Reagan talking about, send me a picture of you in your bra.
Like, we're local celebrities now. I can't be putting pictures up with me in a bra. That's going to spread real fast. I don't know. It might boost the ratings, though. You think people would tune in?
I'm scared you would murder a little boy if that was our daughter.
Maybe. Might would. Good Lord. We really weren't prepared for this podcast at all. Why don't we go ahead and do a commercial for our first sponsor? How about that?
Sure.
Yeah. So, not our first sponsor. We had.
No, this is our second because Cricket.
Don't say the name because they never paid us again. So don't say that name. Don't give me anything free.
Oh, can you edit that out?
No, I mean, it's fine. Just don't say anymore. You know. Be alright. I'm lazy. Just don't talk about the bugs. Who names their company after a bug? Shame on you, Cricket. Oops. Whatever. Our new sponsor's gonna be pissed off. We had to pay for this, and now they're just talking about that other company. No.
You should probably just edit all this out.
Maybe.
Because it's bad.
Maybe. Might be bad. I don't know. We'll listen to it. So, our first sponsor, Nerdvana Comics in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a pretty cool place, actually. If you're into comic books, you can go up there. What I like about this place is I went in there and he actually has like a lot of really old, expensive stuff you can check out. The very first time I went in there, he had a Spider-Man 300 and I heard like them not arguing, like, what do you call it? They were bouncing prices back and forth. So it was pretty cool to walk into.
They're located on... Do you have the address?
No, I don't have the address. I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur podcaster.
They're located on Front Street.
Yeah, they're on Front Street. I think
downtown Wilmington.
Oh, they're beside the sandwich shop. I don't know if you go downtown. What's that sandwich shop? This famous sandwich shop.
Chops.
All these people that are not sponsors are getting shout outs, man. We're gonna get fired.
This is a horrible commercial. This is the worst commercial ever. I think we need to start all over again.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You don't have no information you want to talk about? You've been in there before.
We got some questions. Oh, are we still in the commercial?
What are we? I don't know. We need to keep going. Look, because we could just be like, Nerdvana Comics. No. I'm not about that. Look, if people, like, you know what? If they didn't want us to do their commercial this way, they probably should have listened to the podcast first. Because we're
like Cricket Wireless.
We're all, you know, will you stop saying their name? They don't pay us anymore.
I thought this wasn't part. I thought you were really editing this out.
Oh, I don't know. I told you I'm being lazy. I don't think I'm going to edit anything. I'm going to leave all the pauses in, everything. Breasts. It's all. It's not. None's coming out. Seriously, we got to get this information out. You're killing me.
Nerdvana, they're located on Front Street in downtown Wilmington.
Oh, is that it? I thought you were going to keep rolling out with it.
No, I was trying to help you.
You can go be a subscriber. So, like, if you got a book and you can't remember when it comes out, they'll automatically throw it in the box. But for being a subscriber, you get free bags and boards. Just to saying thank you.
That's nice.
That's cool.
That's handy.
Cool. Yeah.
Cute books nice.
They do a ladies' night once a month. So
what does ladies' night consist of? I have no idea.
Comic books and ladies. I'm telling you, once again, I'm not a professional.
Do they talk about like female comic book characters?
I don't know. I'm not sure what they do. All I know is that All the guys that listen to our podcast now are probably going to try to figure out when that is and just bust up in there. That's crazy.
You think so?
There's with all the people that listen to the show, you think one or two of them aren't a little creepy? They're probably like Captain, what's his name? Captain Sweatpants, somebody like that from the show. How about this? For such a crazy and off, I don't know, we just really don't know what we're doing this commercial. Why don't we offer a special? How about that?
Can we do that?
Why not? I mean, once it's recorded, it is what it is. We'll do it for like a week. That way, if he gets upset, it'd be okay.
Does
what? What's whose name? The owner? His name is Richard. Come on.
I forgot. I always...
Richard's a pretty cool guy.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. So the guy that owns it and his wife, oh my God.
He looks just like Hawkeye.
Yeah, he looks just like, the Hawkeye from the Avengers
This commercial
movie.
has lasted for way too long.
This dude's getting his money worth for real. Nirvana. No, we're going to do a special. Okay, so this episode's going to come out on Wednesday, right? What's the date on Wednesday? You know? Come on, you're supposed to be on top of this. Okay, so here's a special for us making you sit through this crazy, crazy commercial. Starting on the 12th, August 12th, 2015. Through August 19th, 2015. If you go in and say the special phrase, he's going to give you 10% off of your books.
Is it Fuzzy Nipples?
No.
Oh, that was last time.
Yeah. We're going to do something else. Come up with something good.
Oh, you haven't even thought of the phrase yet?
No, why not? I figured we do it on the fly.
Oh my gosh.
How about this? If you go into Nerdvana Comics and you say, Sexy Man Beast Bob said I'd get 10% off, he'll give you 10% off. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
The 12th through the 19th. Go check him out. Downtown Wilmington.
That was Sexy Man Beast Bob said I'd get 10% off. That's a lot to remember.
Sexy Man Beast Bob, 10% off.
Get your pens and paper out, jot it down, your cell phone, notes, whatever you use.
Okay, we're done with that. Oh, what are we going to talk about now?
We got some questions.
That's it. Oh, let's do questions. Yeah. You're going to go first? You got a question, right?
Yeah, it's actually several questions from JT.
JT. He's going to be a part of the show now, too.
Yeah. One of our very loyal listeners who we appreciate very, very much. Yeah, he has several questions for us. So, are you ready?
Fire away. I'm listening.
First question. And this is directed to both of us. He wants to know, what would you do if you won the lottery?
Pass out. Probably right there.
Okay, what about after that? After you've regained consciousness, what would you do?
I would probably go ahead and plan on getting to Raleigh, because I think you have to go there to collect. I would probably buy a new car on the way.
On the way?
Yeah. I'd get approved.
Probably need to wait till we get there first, because we broke.
Yeah, we are broke.
We ain't no stopping on the way.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's not too much money in podcasting. What about you? What would you do?
See, I don't think you answered the question yet.
I said I would pass out and then go get a car. Come on. That's like, you want me to think this out?
You said you would buy a car on the way there. That's not even with your lottery winnings. What would you do with the money?
How much money are we talking about?
I don't know. What was the last lottery winnings? I don't know. Millions.
Millions.
$20 million.
So we're going to get 20 million or we have to split that with the government? If we get 20 million, like after it's split and we never have to work again, I would probably put in a 2-week notice.
So you would quit your job?
Yeah, I'd quit my job for $20 million.
For $20 million?
I'd spend a lot more time with my kids. I would get us a 4-bedroom house so I could have my own room.
Everybody's be like, what?
No, seriously.
I want my own room.
Because, we record out, on our kitchen table, so every time we record, I just set all this equipment up and then break it all back down. And
It's for clarification, not your own room to, sleep in. Your own, man cave room.
I want to put toys up on the wall.
I want my own room.
I want to put my equipment up. I'm lazy. That's why I want my own room, so I don't have to keep you have been helping me out, though. Thank you so much. I wouldn't do anything extravagant. I just want to live comfortably. I'd like to live comfortably enough that I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I think that's what I would do.
Obviously, we need a new car, a new house. Those are kind of a given. We have a car that's 11 years old and we live in a 2-bedroom apartment. So that's a given. Above and beyond that, I would want some sort of business where, I would want to, enjoy my winnings.
When you took a deep breath there or whatever you did, you sounded like the Predator.
I was like, or something like that. I was thinking.
Or the girl from The Ring. So creepy.
I would want to have some sort of business, maybe one that didn't involve like a ton, like every hour, every minute of my time, but something that we would still have income.
Okay.
But it could just be like, you know.
We could start a podcast.
Yeah, we could. We could have a zoo. I've always wanted a zoo.
A zoo?
Yeah, we could have a zoo.
If we win the lottery, we're not buying a zoo.
Why?
I'm going to put my foot down. Because we have one dog now, and it's crazy. We don't have enough time for the one dog.
I was talking about a zoo, like an actual zoo. Like, and
do you hear what you're saying right now?
People would work there and help us.
Oh, so now we got to hire people too?
Yeah, well then you charge admission.
This lottery's not even worth it. We're going broke. You charge admission,
and it's a business. How do you think there's zoos everywhere that operate?
They're all closing
not by
down.
Lottery winnings.
Okay. I don't know. Sounds like you're wanting to go spend all my money on some exotic animals just
it's
so you
half
can pet
my
them.
money, so I'll do. I won't.
I'm not arguing with you over this like fictional lottery that's never going to happen to us.
Don't say that.
87 people done won in this county.
We could. It could happen. Right. Crazier things have happened.
Next question.
All right. Well, we win. I'll keep the money then. All right. Next question.
I'll keep the money. Half of it's mine. Remember?
This question is for you.
Here we go.
What is your favorite thing about Toy Story?
All of it. It is the most magical, wonderful thing ever created.
What's your favorite character?
Woody.
Obviously.
Yeah. I got him tattooed on my leg. I don't know. I love that movie. I grew up watching it. And the newer ones, I think they're really adult, like, oriented.
The third one?
Yeah. I about cried.
I can't watch it without crying. I cry every single time.
I was like, no. They all started holding hands.
Well, at the end.
Your eyes are tearing up. Your eyes are tearing up right now. That movie's like 5 years old. Spoiler alert.
When Andy goes and like gives the toys away,
he plays with them one more time.
And yeah, he takes them out. I'm gonna cry. We guys, I'm gonna cry. It's movie. So sad.
Thank God nobody can see you. It's embarrassing.
It's really
embarrassing.
Sad. This wasn't even my question.
Katie's favorite part of Toy Story is when the shark comes out of the toy box and he goes,
"My name's Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy."
Oh, okay. What else we got?
That's funny. I was playing with Riley, because of course our kids have
Toy Story toys. Absolutely.
Yeah. They have a Woody doll and a Jessie doll that we bought them before they were born. But I was playing with Riley, who was in the floor, and I had the Woody, and I was like, "My name's Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy."
Do you think that was funny? He might one day.
He didn't think it was. He just kind of was like, eh.
"Mom, you're weird."
He thinks it's more fun. He had the Woody doll the other day, and he was just like
banging it.
He was banging Reagan in the face, just wham, 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 and they were both just laughing. All right, last question, and this is for me. It says, Katie, what's your favorite thing about being on a podcast? What do you want to get out of this?
Why can't I answer that question?
Because it says, Katie, what's your favorite thing about being on a podcast?
Whatever.
I'll let you answer too.
I don't want to answer. You answer the dang question. It's to you. I threw you a bone with the Toy Story stuff. Just answer the question.
Why you made me feel bad?
I'm not making you
feel bad. I didn't write
bad.
the question. Blame it on JT.
I'm not blaming it on JT. He's the only, he's one of the few people that actually ask us questions. I'm not blaming. This is wonderful thought out questions. Great job, JT.
It is. These are some really good questions. Good job, JT.
He invited a bunch of friends to come like our page.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my favorite thing about being on a podcast.
Looking at this sexy face across from the microphone. Is that what it is?
Obviously, that's my number one thing.
Sometimes she's like, I can't focus. He's so sexy.
I guess it's kind of, to answer both questions in one, my favorite part and what I want to get out of it is, I like knowing that people are being entertained by us. When people tell us, we get phone calls, texts, messages on our Facebook, whatever, and you go, hey, that was really funny. That last episode, I laughed so hard. That's the whole reason we do it.
I'm still not completely sure if they're laughing at the comedy and jokes that we make.
They're laughing with us or laughing at us.
But either way, they're listening.
Either way, they're laughing and it makes me feel good. to know that, and it's about the entertainment factor and also the relatability. If I can tell just a stupid story of a simple thing that happened to me during a random day, and somebody's like, hey, I had something like that happen, or hey, that's really funny, then that's all I want. I'm good.
So can I answer the question,
Yeah,
or is
you
that against
can.
the rules?
No.
I think one of my favorite things is I'm the one that tracks all the downloads and all of that stuff, and I like it when I log in and I see that we're being downloaded in other countries. Like, that's crazy. Like,
But I mean, that's not to take away anything from people.
No, not at all. It's just, it's weird to me.
It is really weird.
Like, I never thought we'd make it out of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And we're across the seas now.
It can, even now, and this is was this 22nd episode?
Ish. I don't know. I think it's 22nd.
I think this is our 22nd episode. Yeah. It still blows our mind that, I mean, just that people listen in general, that there's people who are downloading and listening and that actually like it. And it makes us happy, and it makes all the time that we put into it, it makes it worth it.
Yeah.
And all the time that we put into coming up with things to discuss, actually recording the podcast, the editing, maintaining social media, all that stuff. It makes it completely worth it every time that somebody downloads an episode, or every time somebody says, hey, I really enjoyed that last episode.
It does make it fun. And we talk about we are losing. We've lost money on this show.
We've paid out of pocket for all the equipment. We pay monthly for the hosting.
It's just fun to do. It's a hobby,
Yeah.
And you put money into hobbies, and I get that. It's real fun. We'll have this experience for the rest of our lives. So completely worth it. Was that the end of it? Is that all the questions?
Yeah.
Well, I have a question.
All right. What's yours?
This one is from Steve in England, across the seas.
Hey, Steve.
Steve wants to know, if you had to date a lady or man, I guess hypothetically we're not married anymore. If you had to date a lady or man that was half fish, which half would it be? The top half or the bottom half?
Oh.
You go first.
Oh. I don't even know how to begin to answer that. My first thought is I would rather the top half be man. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, like, you see somebody's face more often than other parts.
Plus a big, like, legs walking around with a fish head on it, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, so my first thought is I would rather the top half be man, and I don't want to kiss a fish.
Right.
That's gross. They're slimy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So if the top half is fish, just hypothetically, because, mermaids are real. If the top half is the fish and the bottom half are legs, either way, this creature lives in the water, right? Because if the top...
I didn't even think about that. I was thinking like, they walk around on land.
But I mean, the top half is a fish. They got gills and stuff. They got to breathe under the water.
I said I would prefer the bottom half to be fish, so they can just walk around on their fins. I don't know.
For me, I would definitely want the bottom half to be the fish. I'd like the top half to, be female, not a man. Preferably red hair, name Ariel. That'd be nice. That's a joke. You get it?
I don't think it is.
Maybe a little bit.
This coming from the man who once told me that...
Are you fixing to call me out in front of everybody?
If you could...
If I could what?
Have married Ariel instead of me, you would have.
Now, when okay, alright, now, let's get one thing straight.
You said
I'm not talking about the 13-year-old in the movie. Okay? I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedo.
A pedo?
Pedo. But... I don't know. I really liked Little Mermaid. It was a great movie. It had everything you would want in it.
You have a crush on Ariel. It's okay.
You make me feel strange. You know what? That's it. I'm not dating any half human, half fishes. I'm getting out
That's a really hard question.
I'm getting out of the mermaid game. I'm out the mermaid game for good. I'm sticking to humans.
So to answer his question though, you would prefer the top half to be human, like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Top half human, bottom half fish. Okay.
It is a mermaid. It's not like a mermaid. If the top half is human and the bottom half is fish, that's a mermaid.
Would you want to date a mermaid or somebody that's half fish on top?
Mermaid.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
I don't think you are.
Technicalities.
I can't talk to you. I don't know how this has lasted 21
I don't
episodes.
know.
Unreal. Unreal.
Do we have any more questions? I don't know what to talk about now.
Oh, we had a shout out. Mary Klein's in Mexico, living it up.
Yeah, she is. Mary Klein is your cousin. My cousin by marriage.
Mm-hmm. And she is pretty young, 16-ish.
Yeah, I think she's almost 17.
So, and she's on a trip out in Mexico.
A mission trip.
Mission trip, yeah, living it up. Doing a lot of good stuff. So, be safe. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Hurry up and get back to the States.
I've been enjoying her pictures. I've been seeing her pictures.
Don't drink the water. That's what I hear. And, do you think she ate something bad already? And just,
I hope not.
this is what happens in Mexico, right? You go down there and end up spending, I don't know, a quarter of your time on the toilet.
I don't know. I've never been to Mexico.
Yeah. We should go one time. Have some tacos. We'll just take all the sponsor money and fly down to Mexico. And
Yeah. Okay.
have some tacos.
I don't think we get very far.
Okay, speaking of sponsors, we might as well do our next commercial, which is for the Brown Coat Pub and Theater, also in Wilmington, North Carolina. You know what's cool about this place? It's sort of, it might even be, non-profit, and you can buy alcohol there. So what this place does is they take artists and writers that are trying to make something of themselves, and you can go there as a writer and go, I have a play. And they have a crew of professional play people, writers. I don't know what they're called.
Playwrights?
Yeah, sure, whatever. And they read the scripts and they'll either go, yeah, this is really good, and they'll hire actors and actually put a show on. Or they'll go, you know what, it's not quite ready, but we'll work with you and help you get it. So it's kind of like a community thing.
Yeah, like a community theater.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, like the way that they work it. So I think, I don't know, I'm pretty stoked to have something like that a part of our show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'm sure we'll get to the point where somebody wants to advertise and we're just like, that's a stupid product. I can't push that. But I'm definitely pushing the Brown Coat Pub. They do, I think they have comedy shows there every now and then. They do, improv. I've heard some really cool stuff come out of that. They've got a weird show coming up soon, actually. It's called She Kills Monsters. So do you remember the movie Labyrinth? Mm-hmm. It's supposed to sort of be like that.
Really?
Yeah, like a fantasy type of thing. Yeah, it's a play. You want to go?
I would love to.
Yeah. Okay, we are officially changing the contract for the sponsorship. We also want tickets to the show. You think that's fair?
Oh, we need a babysitter too.
I don't think they're going to give us a babysitter. We'll get somebody to babysit. Look, don't worry about the babysitter. You just get us some tickets to the show. So, and some drinks. You know what else we need? It needs to be front row, by the way. So we want front row.
Obviously.
Yeah, we want front, with a little sign that says reserved for the Bob and Katie show.
The red velvet rope.
Oh, you know what else we should get? Some of those ladies that have like the white stuff on, you know, from, oh man, what is it called?
I don't know where you're going with this.
You know, like, Caesar, the king,
like
or whatever.
togas?
Yeah, like togas, like two ladies with togas and the big, the fan, the big leaf, and they're like feeding us grapes.
I don't want a toga lady fanning me. That's too much.
I retract my previous statement. We want one toga lady with the fan and then like one toga man with the cut abs and he can feed you grapes. You cool with that?
I think that's still inappropriate.
I don't think it's inappropriate. You don't want your own little like toga man fanning you and feeding you grapes while we're watching this great show. She Kills Monsters. Wouldn't that be a great night? Okay, so just to recap, Brown Coat Pub, She Kills Monsters. We're laughing at something we had to cut out because we're inappropriate. Make sure you go check this place out.
Why would you even say that if we cut it out?
Oh, I don't know.
You are forever like, we're laughing. We're laughing because of something we cut out.
I don't care. We're laughing and we're making ourselves laugh. I don't care about anybody else.
Why would you?
I'm just joking.
Oh my
I love all of you
gosh,
guys.
you're such a dork.
Please keep downloading our show. Seriously, Brown Coat Pub, go check it out. When this show comes out, She
Kills Monsters.
She Kills Monsters. You'll actually, you could come see us.
When
we're
does
gonna
it start?
I don't know.
You're horrible at commercials. Oh my gosh. Men and your lack of details.
Oh, I was gonna post it. It's gonna be on our Facebook page. So go check out our Facebook page.
Like our Facebook
page. And when you guys go check it out, we're going to be right up front with our toga people, and we're going to be eating grapes and having a great time. So come hang out with us. We'll sign autographs. Nobody's going to ask us for an autograph. People are going to be like, what's some crazy people doing over there with toga?
Don't say, so,
You know, that's hard to do. So,
You always do that. You always pause and then you come back and go, So,
All right.
I was trying to help you.
Now you're going to make me cry. We're going to have two people crying on the podcast.
You're not going to cry.
I'm not going to cry. So I can't not say so. I have one more news story that I read and I thought it was absolutely delightful. There was a man and a woman who went to jail, not as a prisoner. They went to visit, but then never left. Are you intrigued?
I am.
So one of the guards noticed that there was a lady in the visiting area. She was acting kind of strange, and she went into the bathroom and didn't come out for a really long time. So I guess they sent someone in and found her on the toilet shooting heroin into her arm.
At the jail.
At the jail.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's so stupid.
she gets arrested. The cop doesn't have to drive very far at all, right? She's in jail. So then they're like, okay, we need to go search her car, obviously, because there's drugs involved. They go to the car, and there's a guy in the car, and he's shooting heroin.
Oh my goodness.
So 2 for the price of 1. I just want to give you people out there some advice. If you ever have to go visit somebody in jail, don't do drugs in the jailhouse.
How about, you probably shouldn't shoot heroin at all.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at. But especially not at the jail. Unless you want to go to jail.
Yeah. Like, all the times that I thought about shooting heroin, at jail was never one of the times I wanted to do it.
You've thought about shooting heroin?
Don't you know that's how I keep my slim figure? No, wait, that's crack that does that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The people...
You probably shouldn't. Somebody's going to misconstrue your words.
I don't do drugs.
Bob's a heroin
I don't do
addict.
drugs. I don't do heroin. I don't do the crack cocaine or the marijuana.
You can't be joking around. It's like Child Protective
People
Service is
gonna
going
be
to
like, I
show
know.
up and be like, we have reports that this man does heroin. Would take your children away.
I will pass a drug test easily. Multiple choice, right? Do you do drugs?
You're digging
yes or no? It's getting worse.
We
need to get away.
You need to
get away.
Stop talking now.
All right, so, do you have anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Nope.
Like our Facebook page.
Like our Facebook page.
Bye.
Bye.